Oh, welcome back. This is SeeWing Yee from the Yee Real Estate Network, Yee Real Estate Network. Anyway, uh, well, what a starting point. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about the AI housing boom here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Look, just because I've been living here in the Bay Area for the past 35 years, my primary home, right, my home base, it doesn't make me an expert or it doesn't make me chase this trend, chase the housing wave. Okay, because number one, I don't even work for any high-tech companies all these years. I'm just a real estate investor, right? I'm just a real estate investor helping my mom and pop real estate investors, mainly from California, to buy turnkey entry-level cash flow properties, new construction in the in the path of growth in many Sunbelt markets over 3 decades. Okay, I've helped thousands of real estate investors achieve their wealth the slow way, the most consistent, the low risk way by buying little houses, entry level cash flow homes in many emerging path growth markets in Florida and Texas mainly. But since there's so much unique things going on in the AI, artificial intelligence, high tech booms. I might as well talk about it, right? Since on the one hand, I wish, in a way, in the back of my mind, how come maybe I should have changed career? Maybe I should uh, work for the with some of these high tech companies in the past 35 years, and maybe I could be the recipient of this uh, becoming cash in on the IPO stocks, whatever. But anyway, no regrets. I grow my wealth the slow way. All right. Without further ado, let's talk about the AI wealth is fueling a housing frenzy in San Francisco. Yes, I have some friends that have done well over the years, not just in the current situation. That I have some relatives also that are recipient of some sort of IPO from off and on in the past several decades. So that's the world. This is Silicon Valley of the world here in San Francisco Bay Area, which I live here. Like I said, I've been living here for 35 years. Don't get me wrong. I bought three primary homes to live in off and on through the past 3 decades. So I received my share of equity. Okay, so no, by no means I'm very very happy. Okay, for what I've done, but I wish I could have done more. Right? I wish I could buy more primary homes in the Bay Area. I would never buy an investment property. The numbers just you can't cash flow. Okay, I talk about that for many years. All right, let's get back to this the task at hand. So, yep, there's a lot of newly minted multimillionaires. Okay, from Anthropic and ChatGPT and what have you. It's just they're making tons of money. All right, so what's happening? The median price in San Francisco, in the city of San Francisco, is 1.7 million. Fastest growth in the past 10 years. One in three San Francisco Bay Area home sales pay all cash between April and June. Okay. 23 to 26% year over year rent growth. The rent is absolutely astronomical here. Like one bedroom costs like $3,500 in San Francisco renting. Is that crazy? Active listings is the housing in California, not just Bay Area. There's always lack of supply, right? There's no more land to build. There's a lot of restrictions. There's zoning requirements and whatever. So there's always could be more demand than supply here in California and specifically, especially in the Bay Area. So that's going to be like this forever. There's no more land to build. Very hard to build with all these, restrictions, politics associated with living in Bay Area. All right, so every market is local, as you know, right? So tech booms have always driven San Francisco housing. but AI concentrates wealth into a far smaller group of winners than prior cycles did. So far, as I'm recording this, August in 2026, only, I don't know, give or take several thousand new millionaires came out of the current, is coming out of the current AI frenzy. Okay? So, yeah, case in point, there's a recent homes in San Francisco listed for 6.5 million, sold for over $8 million. So employees from OpenAI, Anthropic, and other AI native companies are cashing in on that equity. Big tech incumbents, Google, Apple, Meta, employees and investors are still active in the same pool. They're bidding against each other, bidding war, okay? Right, so even rank and file AI workers, those lowly janitors in some of these AI companies, they all of a sudden come up with a windfall as well. So they are bidding for homes in San Francisco as well. It's a ripple effect on rent and on home ownership. So, yep. So, you know, the bidding war, we have seen cases recently of homes being overbid, $1 million over asking, right? That's what's happening, right? And that's crazy. Who would want to live here? I mean, look, I'm glad I still live here because of the quality of life here in the Bay Area, but because I bought my first primary home back in 1992, right? How long ago was that? 34 years ago. So if you bought your primary home in California, especially in the area, early, very early on, which I did, you are in good shape. But if you're a millennial or whatever, try to buy a home in the Bay Area, $1.7 million. You need like $700,000 of salary between husband and wife, or whatever, to qualify. In addition to 20% down payment, which is another $500,000 down payment, just to buy a medium price of a home in the San Francisco Bay Area. Okay, that's how hard it is for the current generation of home buyers here in the Bay Area. So I'm one of the lucky one. I did it long time ago, and I'm somewhat reaping the benefit of the fruits of my labor. All right, so all this benchmark, the rent, like I said, is skyrocketing. How could somebody pay for $3,250 pay rent one bedroom, right? In the prime areas of San Francisco, that one bedroom is have no dishwasher or air conditioner, and this it's crazy. It's just so California real estate, the Bay Area real estate is up and down from post-pandemic decline to the boom, right? It has gone some little bit of downturn, over the past since the pandemic, right? As you can see by the metrics, but now it's back up. Who said San Francisco was on its way down post-pandemic? No, it's coming back because employees are required to come back to the office, right? There's no more working remotely these days. So San Francisco, the city of San Francisco is seeing a resurgence, right? A few years ago, downtown was like a ghost town. Now it's very vibrant. So people are coming back into the city because of the mandate of employers requiring the employees to work in offices. Okay, so that's what's happening. Yep, nothing stay down forever, right? Things always change. Real estate cycle, market cycle, economy is up and down, if you but over long term, things will stabilize. That's how it is. All right. So now you can see the trend for the past a mere what 6 years since the pandemic, and now you see a sort of a mini housing boom here in Bay Area, and even in Southern California, right? You have SpaceX with Elon Musk. A lot of people in Southern California are also reaping the benefit of this the AI boom, and so that's what's happening up and down the coast, NorCal and SoCal. All right, so a wave of AI IPO could supercharge the market. Yep, 29% of all homes in the San Francisco metro area could theoretically be bought if OpenAI and Anthropic employees pool their IPO windfalls together. One third of the total housing stock in a city of San Francisco could be bought if the sellers are willing to sell, coming strictly from the IPO stocks from two companies. That is pretty absolutely incredible and shocking as well. So OpenAI, Anthropic, SpaceX setting the tone, right? So it's a seller's market, albeit temporary. All right, that's how it goes. It's kind of temporary boom. So what does this mean for investors? Well, San Francisco is a vivid preview of what concentrated wealth booms do to housing. Prices decouple from local wages, everyday buyers and renters, even wealthy ones got priced out of the markets they helped build. So sad, so sad. The rank and file, the people living paycheck to paycheck, not part of the AI boom, they really struggle with cost of housing. It's just cost of living and inflation and all that. It's crazy. That's why a lot of people are moving out of California into other states areas with for better quality of living and cheaper costs. Anyway, number one, what this mean for real estate investors, for my members of my network that are creating a real estate portfolio out of stake, cash flows. What it means is the big picture is the coastal wealth concentration cuts both ways, right? And affordable high growth markets stay the counterweight. So that's, I think, contrarian. Okay, my mom and pop investors that following my guidance, several thousand of my members, mostly from California, you'll buy entry-level cash flow homes through my network. So we'll continue to do so because turnkey new construction, single-family home, and co-living properties that I'm presenting in landlord-friendly states in Florida and Texas, especially. And you guys are doing well, right? Buying one boring small properties, cash flow properties at a time, invest over time, and you'll be fine. Buy for cash flow. It doesn't matter what's going on in the economy, the world, whatever, all the things we cannot control. I'll help you find the local market to buy for cash flow, build up equity over the next 10 more years and above. And that's that I know. So it's very, very exciting, to hear about all, people, becoming instant millionaire, but it's only a few thousand people, right? That are really participating in this AI boom right now. So don't be jealous of these people. They were at the right place at the right time. But so what? You cannot participate, but you focus on your personal economy, right? And create your own financial freedom goals by buying boring little entry level $200,000 new construction cash flow properties in Florida and Texas through my guidance, and also, but you can buy co-living properties. If you saw my YouTube channels recently, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so with that in mind, uh, as I conclude, please just take this information as a excitement what's going on, excitement what's going on in the national housing market, so you understand the big picture. But at the end of the day, focus on your personal economy, focus on your financial freedom goals, and take action. Create a buy box and systematically buy small cash flow rental properties to achieve your wealth. So with that in mind, if you see any value whatsoever from this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And better yet, if you have not already done so, put your email on my website or my newsletter database so you can become a free member of my real estate network. That way, on a weekly basis in the morning, in your email inbox, you will receive a whole bunch of great contents, great education about investment opportunities. So ultimately, you can take action from the information you receive, so you can achieve your own definition of financial freedom. All right, and thank you so much. This is SeeWing Yee. Have a nice day. See you next time. Bye bye.